And just to kind of let you know where we are, there's a railroad track just here to the south of the horse barn, and that used to be the old Rock Island line. And when I was a kid, I was growing up over here just a mile north, and I can recall the days when the old steam engines, this makes me sound awful old, but when the old steam engines came by, why, we'd a lot of times have to grab wet tow sacks. We always kept our cake sacks there handy. Cake is a cattle feed, some might not know, but we'd keep those old burlap sacks in bundles, so if we needed to come fight a fire, we could throw them in the horse tank and get them sopping wet real quick, throw them in the back of the pickup and run over here and fight fires. And that was a fairly common occurrence, especially in the fall of the year when we'd had a good summer and had a lot of overgrowth that had dried out, and then that old coal steam train to come through here and set fires, and that was fairly common. And then just here to the north is the old Route 66 highway, and it has been cut down quite a bit now, but memory serves correctly, it goes 3 miles east of here and then a mile west, and at the end of where it is a mile west is where the old notorious Highway 66 underpass was west of Amarillo, and many a person had died going in under that underpass because it was 2-lane and narrow at that, and it was a fairly sharp curve going in and then coming out on the other side. And it was just so common every week to hear ambulance come this way, and we always knew where they were going because it was always a wreck there at that old underpass. So when I-40 came through, it was worth everything everybody had to sacrifice just to get rid of that death trap. And I'm sure you'll go over and take a picture of how narrow that highway is, but you just couldn't imagine traffic today being on something like that nowadays. It just couldn't happen. Yeah. That highway is smaller than our access roads, and it's just really tiny, and it makes you realize how small our vehicles were then.